Hey guys, Ralph here. Welcome to True Power Save the Planet here on terrific Tuesday here in Connecticut. Life's good, guys. Life's good. I'll tell you what. I was thinking I was going to give this, if you watch my video this morning, I was thinking of giving this this channel a rest. But I tell you what, I saw something on the internet about what happened recently, and I felt I had to say something. What happened is a Major League pitcher, Matt Harvey, who used to be a big star for the New York Mets, has just gone down, 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 down. And we know why. We know why. But he said that painkillers, OxyContin, Percocet, blah, 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 is rampant in baseball. He was testifying at a trial of one of the trainers who was basically nothing more than a drug dealer. And one of the pitchers actually overdosed on the pain, and he's being sued. The drug dealer, trainer, is being sued. And Matt Harvey testified with immunity about what's going on. And he wasn't the only one. There's several people from the team, California Angels, Los Angeles Angels, that testified that certainly this trainer was giving them all the drugs they wanted. Now, I have been very, very open about my disdain for steroids in all sports. Across, from golf to tennis, across the board, there's rampant steroid abuse in all sports. But the fact of the matter is, guys, that's only part of it. The fact of the matter is, guys, this is a society of drug addicts. Legal or illegal, it is an absolute society of drug addicts. My mother's 90 years old. Can't get through the day without a fistful of pills. The senior citizens, and she's at a senior citizen, every single one of them is on some sort of a drug. Okay? Marijuana is just legal. Joe Rogan lights up right on his podcast. It's just so ho-hum. My daughter said, and I said on one of these recently, I called sugar nature's Adderall because Adderall is rampant in her law school. It's a amphetamine. Guys, either legal or illegal, we are a society of drug addicts. Case closed. Fentanyl that comes up from Mexico is just killing people at an alarming rate. Heroin use is almost as accepted as marijuana was years ago. We've lost a family member to a fentanyl overdose. He was a mildly functional heroin addict for a long time, young man. And he somehow got a hold of fentanyl, whether he wanted it or he got it unbeknownst to him, and he OD'd. This is not uncommon. This is not uncommon. Guys, athletes with sprained ankles, bad backs, all that sort of stuff, they go to their doctor to get painkillers, killers. And he prescribes OxyContin and all this sort of stuff for a certain amount of time. And when that runs out, they have to go to the street. Guys, this is what is going on. And I'm here to tell you, it does not have to be this way. Why is an otherwise healthy, early 30-year-old pitcher like Matt Harvey need OxyContin to stay in the field? He says we do whatever we have to do to stay in the field. Now, give me a freaking break. Give me a freaking break. Now, your basic baseball player has a long, grueling year. I get it. Guys, they are playing baseball. It's not the NFL. They do at the most 4 hours a day of playing a game. The outfielders sometimes just stand there in the sun and getting their tan. The catcher works, the pitchers work, the rest of them are doing a whole lot of standing around. Don't tell me you need amphetamines for this. Guys, if you take care of yourself, if you eat properly, if you work out properly, and you go to bed at night instead of staying up all night, you do not need amphetamines to get through the game, and you certainly don't need painkillers. Pain, chronic pain in your arm or your knee or anything is inflammation. That's your diet. These morons, guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is just a complete and total joke. And I'm not coming down on Matt Harvey per se. He just completely threw away a very, very lucrative career because he's just too cool. And that's another thing, guys. I've told you before. It looks like they're going to be locked out. Okay, the baseball players. I could have Matt Harvey throwing better than he ever has, 100 plus, and never hurt his arm, and never need a painkiller. He would have to eat fruits and vegetables and sugars and corn and rice and peas and potato and all that stuff. He'd have to change his diet. He'd have to lay off the weights. I mean, Giancarlo Stanton, are you kidding me? You don't think he's stiff and sore every day? You bet he is. Look what he has to do. Look what he has to do to keep that physique. He can't run. He can't run to first base without pulling a muscle. Guys, these aren't athletes. These are drug addicts. Case closed. And it just came out today. Painkillers. What, to play baseball? If you're in the NFL, I get it. There isn't one NFL player, not one. Maybe the kickers, the punters and the kickers. Other than that, there isn't one that goes an entire season without a painkiller. And nothing against that, but that's the life you chose, bud. I mean, don't start complaining about that. Baseball? Don't tell me. Don't tell me you need painkillers to get through to play baseball. I don't want to hear about it. If you do, you're doing something radically wrong. Guys, and I'm the only one in the world that can take any athlete and bring them next level. I don't care if it's Matt Harvey. I don't care if it's Matt Jones that's trying out for Little League. Everybody in between, and a 90-year-old woman that needs painkillers and whatnot to get through the day, I can fix her too. Guys, this is just an absolute joke. And that's it. We are a society of drug dependents, drug addicts. And the notion, the big thing was steroids for the longest time. Barry Bonds, Roger Clemens, and Alex Rodriguez doesn't look like they're going to get into the Hall of Fame because they took steroids. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You can't let anybody in the Hall of Fame ever again if that's going to be the criteria. Guys, you have to get your head out of the sand. The notion that the steroid era is done is a joke. And that is the tip of the iceberg. Amphetamines, killers, marijuana, OxyContin, Jesus. You need OxyContin to play baseball? And it doesn't enter your mind, geez, maybe I'm going down the wrong path here. I give up. I tell you what, guys. I told you this morning, I told my wife this morning I was going to give this channel a rest. Because I can't take stuff like this. All I'm doing is fighting with people. All I'm doing is telling everybody that they're wrong. And all I get is mountains and mountains of emails and comments and everything saying I don't know what I'm talking about. My largest viewing video was saying Kachava was crap. That health drink, Kachava, is crap. Now, you can't believe the abuse I took for that. Now, I don't care one way or the other, but it is just absolutely ridiculous what's going on. And if you think we're winning, you think China? You think China is a bunch of drug addicts? They're all going to school. China didn't lose one day to COVID. Not one day. We shut down the country. Guys, it's sick. Absolutely sick. Anyway, Matt Harvey, if anybody knows him, he lives in Connecticut. I guarantee you I can have him throwing 105 by June. More than that. That's if he doesn't do exactly what I tell him. And never hurt his arm. He hasn't touched 105 in his whole life. I can have it doing that and no OxyContin, Matt. You're not going to need it. Oh my God. So many morons, so little time. Love you all, guys. Have a great day.